What up, it's Bomer. Today I'm Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, March 7th, 2019. Delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Longtime Jeopardy host Alex Trebek announced Wednesday that doctors diagnosed him with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. The 78-year-old said that though the prognosis for the disease is often not optimistic, he plans to fight and ask for his fans' prayers. Trebek said in a recorded message to supporters, "Now, normally the prognosis for this is not very encouraging, but I'm going to fight this and I'm going to keep working. And with the love and support of my family and friends, and with the help of your prayers also, I plan to beat the low survival rate statistics for this disease." Now, Trebek nor the game show offered any details on how his treatment would affect the filming or airing of Jeopardy. He says he wants to recover soon so he can return to duties. He says, "Truth told, I have to, because under the terms of my contract, I have to host Jeopardy for 3 more years. So help me, keep the faith, and we'll win. We'll get it done. Thank you." The American Cancer Society says the 5-year relative survival rate for distant pancreatic cancer, which includes stage 4, is 3%. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil star Angelina Jolie sports wings in a new poster for the film. The movie shared an atmospheric photo of the 43-year-old actress and a new October release date for the Disney sequel Wednesday. The poster shows Jolie in costume as the title character Maleficent, the fairy, who cursed Princess Aurora, played by Ellie Fanning, as an infant. The character sports her signature horns and new wings. Walt Disney Studios captioned the photo on Twitter. Angelina Jolie returns in Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, coming to theaters October 18, 2019. Variety says Maleficent, Mistress of Evil was initially slated to open in theaters May 28, 2020. The film will now contend with the second weekends of The Addams Family and The Goldfinch instead of Fast and Furious 9 and The SpongeBob Movie. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil is being directed by Kon-Tiki Helmer Joachim Ronning. The movie co-stars Michelle Pfeiffer, Ed Sikrin, Sam Riley, Harris Dickinson, Imelda Staunton, and Juno Temple. The original Maleficent opened in theaters and in 2014 and earned over $758.5 million at the box office. The film is based on the story of Sleeping Beauty, which Disney previously adapted as a 1959 animated movie. Netflix will adapt the landmark novel 100 Years of Solitude as a new TV series. Deadline confirmed Wednesday the streaming company is developing a Spanish-language series based on the classic Gabriel Garcia Marquez book. The new show marks the first time 100 Years of Solitude will be adapted for screen. Garcia Marquez, who died at the age of 87 in 2014, refused to sell the film rights during his lifetime. Variety says Garcia Marquez's sons, Rodrigo Garcia and Galanzo Garcia Baracha, will serve as the executive producers on the series. The show will mainly film in Colombia, where the novel takes place. Garcia explained in a statement, "For decades, our father was reluctant to sell the films for 100 Años de Soledad because he believed that it could not be made under the time constraints of a feature film or that producing it in a language other than Spanish would not do justice." He also added, "But in the golden age of series, with the level of talented writing and directing, the cinematic quality of content, and the acceptance of worldwide audiences of programs of foreign languages, the time could not be better to bring an adaptation to the extraordinary global viewership that Netflix provides." 100 Years of Solitude was first published in 1967 and has sold an estimated 50 million copies worldwide. The book tells the story of the Buendia family, whose patriarch, Jose Arcadio Buendia, founded Marcanano, a fictitious town in Colombia. Netflix confirmed the news in a tweet on its See What's Next account Wednesday. The post reads, "Netflix has acquired the rights to Gabriel Garcia Marquez's masterpiece, 100 Years of Solitude, and will adapt it into a series. This marks the first and only time in more than 50 years that his family has allowed the project to be adapted for the screen." Mischa Barton says there's drama to come in The Hills reboot. The 33-year-old actress discussed the new MTV series The Hills' New Beginnings in an interview with co-stars Heidi Montage, Audrina Patridge, and Whitney Port in the April issue of Cosmopolitan. Barton played Marissa Cooper on the Fox series The OC, which partially inspired The Hills, but is a newcomer to the show. Montage, Patridge, and Port starred on the original Hills, which had a 6-season run on MTV from 2006 to 2010. Barton told the magazine, "I sometimes get in over my head. I didn't really consider the fact that they are all such close friends. They're family girls. They all have husbands or ex-husbands and babies." She says, "I was afraid that obviously the drama would land on me because I don't have babies. But the bulk of the drama comes from the history they have." Montage, Patridge, and Port experienced plenty of drama during the Hills' initial run, including with Kristen Cavallari and Lauren Corrin, who won't appear in the new show. They're not part of the storyline, Port said of Cavallari and Conrad. Montage famously clashed with Conrad in season 3 after Conrad accused her of spreading rumors about a sex tape, said she never made up with her former co-star. She says sometimes things happen that will change how you feel about people, and sometimes it's very permanent. I thought with Lauren and me, we would be friends again. The Hills' New Beginning also will feature original stars Spencer Pratt, Stephanie Pratt, Brody Jenner, Frankie Delgado, Justin Bobrisca, and Jason Waller. The show will premiere later this year. Mad About You co-stars Paul Reiser and Helen Hunt confirmed Wednesday that they will reprise their roles as Paul and Jamie Buckman in a revival of the New York set sitcom. Reiser and Hunt said in a joint statement, "We are excited to finally be doing this and thrilled to have Peter Tolan as our fearless captain. We promise you the same funny and heartwarming show as soon as we can remember what's funny about being older. It's going to be great." Hunt will also direct the first episode of the limited series, while Tolan will serve as the showrunner. Danny Jacobson, who created the show with Reiser, is a consultant on the project. Reiser tweeted, "I told you we were working on it. So happy to finally get the band back together and getting to work with the great Peter Tolan." The collaborations between Charter Communications Premium Content Initiatives, Spectrum Originals, and Sony Pictures Television is expected to debut later this year. Catherine Pope, the Spectrum Originals head of original content, says 2 decades ago, fans fell in love with this show, and this time there will be no different as Paul, Helen, and Peter explore modern marriage through the eyes of 2 people who have just become empty nesters. We can't wait for everyone to fall in love with the Buckmans all over again. The show initially ran on NBC from 1992 to 1999. It co-starred Anne Ramsey, Leah Kenzel, John Paquinal, Richard Kind, and Hank Azaria. USA Network announced Wednesday it has renewed its drama, The Sinner, for a 3rd season, with Matt Bomer set to co-star alongside series regular Bill Pullman. Bomer tweeted, "Words can't really explain the excitement I feel getting to be a part of a show that I'm such a fan of, not to mention working with this incredible cast. Also, it's really nice to be coming home to USA Network. Can't wait." Independence Day and Spaceballs alum Pullman will reprise his role as Harry Ambrose, a police detective in upstate New York who investigates a new case each season. The cable network described Bomer as character Jamie as an upstanding Dorchester resident and expected father who looks to Ambrose for support in the wake of an accident. Derek Simmons is returning as an executive producer and showrunner. Adam Bernstein is directing the first 2 episodes of season 3 and will also executive produce. Bomer is best known for his work in TV shows Doom Patrol, Will and Grace, The Last Tycoon, American Horror Story, White Collar, and Chuck. The Leftovers and Fargo star Carrie Coon co-starred in season 2 of the mysterious anthology drama The Sinners. And Seventh Heaven actress Jessica Biel shared the stage with Pullman in season 1. Stephen Amell says season 8 of Arrow will be the DC superheroes drama's last. The final 10 episodes will begin airing on the CW this fall. Amell tweeted Wednesday, "Playing Oliver Queen has been the greatest professional experience of my life, but you can't be a vigilante forever. There's so much to say, but for now I just want to say thank you." The comic book adaptation co-stars David Ramsey, Emily Bett Richards, Echo Kellum, Katie Cassidy, Rick Gonzalez, Juliana Harkavy, Colton Haynes, Kirk Acevedo, and C. Shamuka. Series executive producers Greg Berlanti, Mark Guggenheim, and Beth Schwartz said in a joint statement, "This was a difficult decision to come to, but like every hard decision we've made for the past 7 years, it was with the best interests of Arrow in mind." They added, "We're heartened by the fact that Arrow has birthed an entire universe of shows that will continue on many years to come. We're excited about crafting conclusions that honor the show, its characters, and its legacy and are grateful to all the writers, producers, actors, and, most importantly, the incredible crew that has sustained us and the show for over 7 years." Amell also posted an emotional 8-minute video of Facebook thanking the cast, crew, and fans for their hard work and support. He also revealed that he had told the producers at the end of season 6 that he wanted to move on from the show when his commitment was up for the following season. They ultimately agreed what would be best is for Amell to return for an abbreviated season that would be the show's last. He says, "I've been a fan of television shows but in the end, in a matter that really packs a punch. And so, it has always been my hope that we were going to finish this journey and not limp to the finish line." Jason Aldean is scheduled to be presented with the Academy of Country Music's Dick Clark Artist of the Decade Award next month. Pete Fisher, the Academy's Chief Executive Officer, said in a statement Wednesday, "On behalf of our Special Awards Committee, our Board of Directors, and Academy staff, we extend our congratulations to Jason and his entire team on this landmark career achievement. We look forward to celebrating Jason's remarkable career at our 54th Annual Award in Las Vegas." The 3-time Entertainer of the Year winner will also perform at the ACM Awards ceremony on April 7th in Las Vegas. Aldean is known for his songs Why, She's Country, Big Green Tractor, The Truth, Don't You Want to Stay, and Dirt Road Anthem. Aldean tweeted, "Truly honored to be receiving the ACM Awards Dick Clark Artist of the Decade this year. Just want to thank country music and the music fans for support over these years. This is the proudest moment of my career, and I hope we're just getting started." Reba McEntire is set to host the event, which will air live on CBS. The Human Rights Campaign will honor Grammy-winning singer Christina Aguilera at a gala this month. The organization lobbying for civil rights for LGBT or lesbian, gays, bisexual, and transgender individuals said Thursday in a news release Aguilera will receive the HRC Ally for Equality Award at the 2019 HRC Los Angeles dinner. The annual event will take place March 30th at the JW Marriott LA Live Hotel in Los Angeles. The gala will bring together more than 1,000 HRC members and supporters in the Los Angeles area to raise funds for the group. HRC President Chad Griffin said Christina Aguilera is a living legend and a true LGBTQ icon who consistently uses her global superstardom platform to share a message of hope and inspiration to those who have been marginalized simply because of who they are. He added, "Through her powerful music and her tireless efforts for positive change, she is making a real difference in the lives of countless people while bringing greater visibility to the LGBTQ community." The HRC cited Aguilera raising funds for HIV/AIDS research, advocating for marriage equality, and campaigning against bullying as an example of her dedication to LGBT. Aguilera had penned a love letter to the LGBTQ community featured in Billboard in 2017. The star wrote, "The LGBTQ community has never had it easy. The struggles each one of you faces daily on an individual level and on a broader political and cultural level are unimaginable, yet you keep fighting, you keep moving forward, trailblazing, and you beat all odds with Aguilera last released the album Liberation in June. She will kick off her Experience residency show at the Zappos Theater at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas on May 31st. Louis Tomlinson honored his late mom in an emotional new song. The 27-year-old British singer released the song Two of Us on Thursday, more than 2 years after mom Johannah Deacon's death. In Two of Us, Tomlinson recounts Johannah's advice to don't give up and take life day by day. He tells his mom he'll be living one life for the two of us. The star tweeted Thursday, "Here we go. Hope you guys love it as much as I do. Hashtag Two of Us." He added in another post, "Your support means the world and has made it all this possible. Never forget we're a team. Massive love to you all." Deacon died at the age of 43 in December 2016 after battling leukemia, and is survived by Tomlinson and his 6 younger siblings. Tomlinson told the BBC, caring for his siblings and writing Two of Us helped him dealt with grief. The singer said of the song, "It was something I needed to get off my chest. I used to learn of my mom a lot of things. Anytime I need advice on something, she would call." T-Pain will host the 2019 iHeartRadio Music Awards this month. The 33-year-old singer said in a tweet Thursday he's grateful and honored to host the annual awards show March 14th in Los Angeles. T-Pain wrote, "Blessings keep coming. Grateful and honored to host this year's iHeartRadio Music Awards." He continued, "The past 2 weeks have been the incredible, and the run continues." He also added, "Thank you everyone for all the love and support, and special thanks to the iHeart team for having me at iHeartRadio Awards." And here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 Seal charts for the week of March 9th. Number 10, Travis Scott with Sicko Mode. Number 9, Blueface with Tatiana. Number 8, Post Malone with Wow. Number 7, Ariana Grande with Thank You Next. Number 6, Marshmello and Bastille with Happier. Number 5, J. Cole with Middle Child. Number 4, Post Malone and Swally with Sunflower. Number 3, Halsey with Without Me. Number 2, Ariana Grande with 7 Rings. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 Shield charts for the week of March 9th, 2019, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper with Shallow. And as your entertainment report for Thursday, March 7th, 2019, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.